A question often asked in the quiet corners of the internet, late-night searches, and hushed conversations is one surrounded by myths, anxieties, and a lot of misinformation. What really happens to your body, particularly your prostate, if you masturbate every single day? You've likely heard the whispers suggesting it's dangerous, that it could cause damage, inflammation, or worse. These fears are real and have been perpetuated for years. But what does the science really say? Well, stick with me, because the truth might just surprise you, and it's almost certainly not what you've been led to believe. Let's start by understanding the prostate gland itself. It's a small, walnut-sized organ that plays a massive role in the male reproductive system. Its primary job is to produce the fluid that nourishes and transports sperm, the very fluid that makes up semen. It sits below the bladder and in front of the rectum, and for such a small organ, it plays a key role in a man's health, especially as he gets older. Because of this, it's often the source of much anxiety and worry. You may have heard the rumors. Frequent masturbation wears out the prostate, leads to chronic inflammation called prostatitis, or even increases the risk of prostate cancer. These myths have been circulating for decades, fueled by both fear and misinformation. So, it's understandable why men take these concerns seriously, especially given that prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers in men. Anything that might influence that risk is taken with great caution. But what if I told you that research has finally debunked these myths, and the truth is not only different, but truly surprising? Let's look at the science. A groundbreaking study by researchers at Harvard University, specifically from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, tracked the health of nearly 32,000 men over the course of almost 2 decades. The study examined several aspects of the participants' lifestyles and health outcomes, with a focus on ejaculation frequency. The results were shocking. Men who ejaculated more often had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. The data was clear. Men who ejaculated 21 times or more per month had up to a 33% lower risk of prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated only 4 to 7 times a month. This finding runs counter to the fears that frequent ejaculation might cause harm to the prostate, and instead points to a protective effect. Other research, including a large study out of Australia, has supported these findings, showing a similar protective link. But why does this happen? How could something as simple as ejaculation have such a big impact on prostate health? Scientists have several theories that make a lot of sense. One popular idea is called the prostate stagnation hypothesis. Essentially, the theory suggests that regular ejaculation helps clear out the prostate's ducts like flushing out pipes. This process may help remove old cells, built-up secretions, and potentially harmful substances, preventing them from lingering and causing inflammation or triggering cancerous cell changes. In short, it's like giving the prostate a natural cleanse. Another theory focuses on cellular health. Every time a cell divides, there's a small chance for genetic mutations, which could potentially lead to cancer. Frequent ejaculation, it's hypothesized, may help the prostate cells replace old, potentially damaged cells with new, healthy ones more efficiently, thus reducing the risk of cancer. A third idea connects to stress and inflammation. Chronic inflammation is known to be a major risk factor for many cancers, and regular ejaculation can help reduce psychological stress and physical tension. By lowering stress levels, you may also reduce overall inflammation in the body, creating a healthier environment for the prostate. When you put all these ideas together, the evidence points to a clear conclusion. Frequent ejaculation, whether through masturbation or sexual activity, can contribute to a healthier prostate by helping to flush out the system, promoting healthy cell turnover, and reducing inflammation. This is a powerful combination for prostate health. Now, let's acknowledge that, for many, The concern isn't just about the long-term effects, but also the more immediate issues. Waking up multiple times a night, feeling like your bladder is never fully empty, or dealing with a weak urine stream. These problems are common, especially as men age. There's actually a fascinating video presentation about a spring water juice based on an unusual Asian remedy that targets these very symptoms, claiming to address what they call a hidden prostate clog. The video explains how this remedy can provide fast relief for those issues. But back to the bigger picture. Is frequent ejaculation the magic bullet for prostate health? Unfortunately, no. While the research shows a strong correlation, it's not a guarantee. There are other factors that play a role in prostate health. Men who ejaculate more frequently may also have other healthier lifestyle habits that contribute to their lower risk. So ejaculation alone isn't the sole factor. The key takeaway here is that ejaculation frequency is likely one important piece of a much larger puzzle. But it's not a reason to neglect other healthy practices. For prostate health, a balanced approach works best. Diet plays a critical role. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats can support prostate health. Foods like tomatoes, watermelon, and grapefruit, which contain lycopene, are especially beneficial. Green tea and omega-3 rich foods like fish are also great additions. Exercise is equally important. Regular physical activity helps maintain a healthy weight, and obesity is a no-risk factor for aggressive prostate cancer. Even just 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days can make a significant difference. It's also important to avoid smoking and limit alcohol consumption, as both are linked to a higher risk of various cancers, including prostate cancer. And perhaps most importantly, be proactive. Regular medical checkups are essential, especially for men over 40 or those with a family history of prostate cancer. Screening options like the PSA blood test are crucial for detecting potential problems early. So, back to the original question. What happens if you masturbate every day? The surprising answer, supported by real scientific research, is that far from being harmful, frequent ejaculation may actually be beneficial to your prostate health in the long run. It's not a cure-all, nor a replacement for healthy living or regular doctor visits. But it's a natural and easy practice that can contribute positively to prostate health. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more health myths debunked with real science. And let us know in the comments if there are other men's health myths you'd like us to investigate. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.